Hi, my name is Heather. I am the expat entrepreneur, in case you don't know and you haven't seen any of my other videos. I'm wanting to come to you today to share with you and explain what is included in my fast track bonus system that has been put together for the plan to help you to sail through the training and get your bot set up as quickly as possible. The plan, if you've decided to join, you're really going to want to join through me, and I'm going to explain why. I know you may have seen there's a lot of different people out there who are promoting this thing, right? Like everywhere you look, there's somebody new. And the thing is, just like with everything in life, all affiliates are not created equally. There's a bunch of us out there. I'm one of them. I guess you can probably have figured that out. And there's a lot of folks who are coming in and promoting this thing. And why is that? People ask me, why are there so many people doing this? It's because we stand to make a commission, you guys. There is a referral that will be paid no matter whose link you click. That will happen no matter what. The what's up for grabs is who's going to get that referral. And so that's why people like me, and I'm just a scrappy little entrepreneur, people like me have created good reasons for you to want to come and join through me. And then there's some other folks who just have a great big list of people from their other business, and they're putting this offer in front of them and just getting people to sign up that way, even though they might have nothing to do with crypto and might not be doing anything at all in this space. For me, this is my full-time job. And I joked about that the last time in the time that this program was actually open for official promotion, and the doors were open to new members in December. And so this is going to be the second time that it's officially been launched. So I joked a lot about how I literally dropped everything to make this my full-time job. And the reason why is because it's twofold. I'm a huge crypto enthusiast, and I not only bought the plan myself and invested in it, I'm doing it every day. So I'm interested. I'm into this. You know what I mean? But the other thing is that I'm also promoting it, as you can see. And what that has done is it's made the perfect collision of these two factors that helped me to create the bonus system. Because having been somebody who's gone through it already, I know what was missing for me. I know what was not in place that I really would have loved to have had, or what I know would have helped me go quicker or make a certain part of it smoother. And that's what I wanted to do, is to create this this system that is just going to help flatten that out and help it make it so much easier for you to sail through the training and get the setup and get your bots running. If you're a beginner, if you are new to crypto, if you're nervous, if you don't really know how to invest in crypto, or if this is right for you, if this is actually something you can do, if you're concerned about being able to keep up with the training or the tech, or being able to actually do this thing and execute it once you learn the skills, can you actually do it? I can answer those questions and say, yes, you can. But I do understand those nagging doubts and fears that we all have, right? Especially when it comes to crypto, where we've all heard so many people over the years who've been scammed. And unfortunately, it has nothing to do with the actual crypto itself. With cryptocurrency, that's not the scam at all. It's the people in the space who are finding a way to con unsuspecting people out of their money. That's the scam. That's what's happening out there, which is really unfortunate. And the reason why is because it's unregulated. And you've probably heard that before too, that crypto is decentralized. So there's no governing body. There's no government or company or people who are writing the rules and putting out ramifications for people who break the rules. That doesn't exist. And that's why, if you are not going to invest yourself and do this yourself, you really shouldn't be in crypto, in my opinion. Don't hand your money over to somebody else to invest it for you. That's specifically what I want to say. It's not that you shouldn't be in crypto. It's just that you shouldn't give your money to somebody else to manage for you, who says, I'm going to invest for you. I've done a bunch of videos. You may have seen them. I'm really trying to drive that point home, because I don't want people to keep getting scammed by these folks in this space. The whole thing with the plan is you're learning a skill. It's a training program that Dan Hollings put together and teaches, and he teaches you how to do the investing yourself, which is what you want, because then you can take your money, keep it under your control, and go and invest it. And it's not that hard, but I do understand when you might feel a little concerned about being able to do it and not knowing from the outsider's perspective, well, how complicated is this? How technical is this? And what I can say is you can do it. And I can really help to make it go smoother and quicker for you. Because there are certain places where, you can use extra support, believe me. And Rapid Crush and Dan and their support team do a great job. And they are 100% right that if you compare their support service to pretty much any other provider out there, they're soaring, they're head and shoulders above what you'll find out there in the market. But I can say there are still limits. There are still things and that you're going to need that you can't get immediately from them, or it'll just take too long. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Just trust me, it's true. So keep that in mind. And also as you're deciding who to join through, keep in mind that with the affiliates, is the person who you're looking at joining with, do they have another job? Like, do they have another business? Are they into a whole other thing? Do they teach people how to do Amazon businesses, do drop shipping, did they come out of retirement to promote this? Like, you've got to consider that and think to yourself, are they going to be around? Are they going to be there for me when I need them? Because I've got hundreds of people who've come in through me. And that's why I can say hand on heart that this is a proven system. It's not just some crazy line that I dreamt up and thought that sounds good. It's proven over hundreds of people who've come in before you. And I know that it works. And actually, you don't even have to take my word for it. I'm just going to share my screen with you and show you that there are testimonials from my people here down on my screen. It's the right side of the screen, but all of these that you're going to see as I scroll through, these are individual testimonials from members in my community who are raving about the bonuses and the support that I'm giving. It's not about the plan. We love the plan. It's great. Everybody here is happy to be in it. These are specifically about me and my support. And I am so honored that they felt this great and really truly loved it so much that they put this together for me and wanted to express it to everybody. So and believe me, each one of these is individual. And as we go further down now, there's more in the middle, and there's actual videos that people have submitted to just tell you how great they are. So when I say it's the greatest bonus system that exists at this moment for the plan, I'm not kidding you. I have studied what other people are offering. I've looked, I know what I needed and what I wanted, and I'm still scrolling. And so I just wanted to make sure that you can see that and firsthand that this is exactly what the way that I'm describing it is true. It is. So on that note, I want to start going through the individual bonuses with you, each one of the 12, so that you can know firsthand exactly what's included and what you're going to get. And the first one is probably the best one, and it is the Facebook community that is just full of hundreds of members, friendly, helpful people who are there waiting for you. We call ourselves the Merry Band of Crypto Traders. That's who we are. And that's the community you'll be coming into. And there's actually two of them. And the first one is a beginner group. And that's where you'll start out. And that's where we're going to help you to get set up and get your accounts going and get through the training and answer all those little questions that come up in the beginning that we need to fill in those answers for you. And we all have them. And so many people say, oh, I got a silly question. And there are no silly questions because you don't know what you don't know, right? Until you know it. So that's the starting out place. This is the secondary one. Once you've gone through the training and once you have demo bots running and you feel ready to start real money bots, you don't have to have real money going, but you feel ready. You can then go to the advanced group that's called the alumni. And this is where we have a little bit more advanced conversations and we talk a lot about coin pairs. There's a dedicated coin pair thread there where people actively share the coin pairings that they're doing at any given time. I've seen loads of posts where people are like, I've maxed out my demos in my account. Can somebody else run this demo and report back and let me know how it goes? It's a way that you can actually amplify your own demo system, because if you joined BitsGap under the intermediate program, you've got the ability to run 5 live bots and 5 demo bots. And we max those out all the time because you're testing constantly just to see and to learn and to see how this one is wiggling and what's going on here. And people are like, well, can you run one for me? And so what you've got now is access to the research data you need to make the choices on which bot you're going to put your real money on, way more than you have a limit for in your account, which is amazing. And something comes up in the news, something happens, Bitcoin drops again, or something else crazy goes on. And I mean, we're talking about it all in there. So this Facebook community is amazing. It's thriving. There are loads of posts every day. Maybe I should actually show it to you. Why don't I do that? I'm just going to pause the recording for a second and get that queued up. Okay, I've got that queued up, and let's go ahead and share the screen. Now, keep in mind, this looks a lot different on my system than it will on yours because I'm the admin for the group. But we've got a recommendation tab, and we've also, or thread, and also this is the coin pair recommendation as well. So you can see there's just loads and loads of comments that are coming in all the time. I'm just going really fast because it'll go on and on and on and on and on. And this is the advanced group. And as we go into the intermediate or the beginner group, this is where all the bonuses are delivered as well. That's what you're seeing right there on the screen. The beginner group is, I'm just trying to click on it and it's not coming up. There we go, is here. And this is we also do a coin pair recommendation in this group too, which is great. Announcements are made. People are constantly, talking about what's new, what's happening. But I'll just give you an idea of how it's really going in there and how active it really is. So hopefully that's of interest to you. But just as far as the coin pair goes, I wanted to just talk about that for a second because it's kind of interesting. You know that when you join, I just got to get something else queued up here on my screen for what's coming next here. When you join the plan, you know that Dan Hollings is giving you a bonus where you're going to get access to his coin pair recommendation or coin pair research service for a couple of months. And that's awesome. That's great. And but you don't need to spend the $300 a month that they are going to charge after that. Once that bonus ends, that's the price tag for that thing. And you don't need to spend that. That's a lot of money, guys. Whew. And a lot of us are using coins and discussing what is happening based on different strategies that are coming out. And we learn in the plan too, how to actually find and identify coin pair opportunities. So that is a lot of fun to do with your fellow merry band of crypto traders in the community. And people are sharing that research constantly and what they've found and different ones that they're trying out. So I know a lot of folks are concerned about how am I going to be able to find the coin pairs once that bonus ends and everything else. You don't have to worry about it. There are reams of them coming in all the time. So yeah, that's bonus number one. The Facebook group. Bonus number two is you get direct support to me and the community, of course, and you can reach out anytime. You're going to have questions, believe me, and either myself or somebody else in the group will answer. There are, last time I checked, we have over 30 countries represented in my roster pool. So probably wherever you are, there's already a few people in there who are from the same place. And you will probably get your questions answered. A lot of times the community has come in and chimed in before I've even had a chance to reply, because I live in Japan. So if you're in North America, your question might come during the middle of the night for me. But you will never have to wait more than a couple hours for a reply. But yeah, it's great to have instant access to the knowledge and the support from people. The bonus number three is templates that I've created for you so that you don't have to. And they're excellent templates that will help you to keep track of your personal information, your passwords and your keys. You're going to find out and learn that we can't just store them on our computer and do the easy way and stuff like that. So, and there's also a trade tracker template there that helps you to keep track of each one of your bot trades that you put on. I would suggest you start doing that right in demo mode, and you can certainly carry it on and do it in your live bots as well. Number four is a cool one. It is the Expats Guide to potentially taking your crypto investing offshore. I'm the expat. I've been living abroad for 21 years, and during that time, I've lived in many countries and started and sold several businesses, international businesses along the way. I'm no expert, you guys. I'm not a licensed financial planner or tax person or a lawyer or anything like that. Nothing that I say should be taken as investment advice or tax law or anything like that. All I am is a person, an individual who's been around a little bit. I've learned a few things, and I can give you a couple of tips that if you're thinking about trying to do this offshore, you want to try and find a way to reduce your taxes. Listening to this episode, this particular talk that I give is going to be really helpful. And it will save you money if you are going to look at doing something outside of the jurisdiction that you live in. So that could be a good one and could be of interest to you. Number 5 is tax tracking software is getting a discount. You can get 25% off the top tax tracking software program that people are using to do this. When we're doing the CryptoBot trading, there are a lot of transactions that happen throughout a day and a week and a month and a year. And it's to the point where there's no way anybody could track them manually. You need a computer program to do that for you. So there's a few out there, and they're not all created equal, just like affiliates aren't. This particular one is considered the best, one of the best, if not the best. And so you're going to get a 25% discount when you join through me. Number 6, I'm glancing down because I have a list here, and I still can't remember all 12 in order. So number 6 is you get live Q&A calls with me, weekly calls, which are amazing. When you join the Facebook community, there's already the last round of those that are in there. You can listen to them if you want to and see, because there's just a ton of information and great gold in there. But what we're going to do, here's the thing. It's great to have the Q&A. You're going to have tons of questions, and you're going to want to ask, and I can demonstrate things to you live on the fly and share a screen and do this and do that, especially once you're in there and you already have access. You've signed your NDA. There's no concerns about disclosing information to somebody who's not a plan member, because that's a thing. We all have to sign the NDA, and we can't disclose any of this proprietary information to anybody outside of the plan. So the thing is, once we do these calls, it's great to have those, but what's really good is the system and the program that I'm going to put you on, because as soon as you join, as soon as you sign your NDA, you're going to get access to the plan program online, to the members portal, and you've got every one of those 1 through 6 modules are there. And you're going to start blazing through, and you'll be all excited, and you'll go through 1 and 2 and 3, and that's usually where people fizzle out. Just because by that point, you know enough that you can actually get going and do your own thing and get your demo bots going. And then it's almost like, the perspective, the focus changes, and it shouldn't, but it does. And people then tend to look and start getting more into everything to do with the actual putting on the bots, doing the coin pair research and all that other stuff, and then forget about these other sessions that are critical and really important until you get to a point where you need something that's in session 4 or session 5, and then you then go back, or you ask the question in the Facebook, where's this, what's that, what do I do now, right? And that's how it goes for people. But what I found is, when I joined the plan, I was part of beta 1, and at that point, Dan was still delivering the program weekly. So each week we had the live session to learn. And that weekly program worked so good, you guys, just to keep you on track. And when you're left to your own devices, when you can do it on your own, you tend to get taken off track a lot and maybe not finish. And it's just human nature. Don't beat yourself up about it, please. It's just the way we're built. And as soon as we get far enough down the road and we can start doing this, and then you start needing more information there, and you just kind of gravitate, and that's why it's all a winding road all the time, right? With the things that we're doing in life. So I'm going to keep you on track with this. And each one of those 6 sessions, we're going to cover those in these weekly calls. And the first one will be geared toward what we learned in the first module, and so on. And we will also discuss other things. And I've never shut the call down with questions still left to be asked by somebody. It's great if we can keep them to an hour, but I've never been able to do that yet. They are a little bit longer than that, but if you catch the replay, you can speed them up as well. But when you have questions, you need them answered, and that's what those are there for, in addition to being able to go into the group and ask anything at any time. So that's super helpful and super powerful, because being able to keep you on track on this 6-week program is like, it's I want to say it's vital, but it's not vital. It's just so helpful. It's just such a great system that is going to keep you going and make sure you get done. Because if you stick with me and you follow through and do the work, because there is a little bit of homework after each bit, as you can imagine, you'll have bots up and running like by mid-June, and in less than a month. It can happen that quickly for you. And I'm talking about real money bots potentially. You have the information you need after the end of module 2 to set up demo bots. So you can go quick. You can go as quick as you want or as slow as you want. But if you go through with me, you're going to be on this system, and we are going to get it done, not just a little bit of the way, or maybe not at all. Because and that's actually something else I'll mention now quickly. I know that life gets in the way. I mean, I know things happen, and we all have the best of intentions. When you're signing up, you're like, I'm going for this, but I'm going to do this by this date. And then something happens and takes you off track. And I know, and that's okay. And I've had many members come back to me later saying, Heather, I feel so bad. This happened, and now I feel like I've missed the boat, and I'm off track with everybody else. They're sailing, and I'm not done anything, and I'm still at ground zero. What can I do? And almost every time when that happens to somebody, I'm like, that's okay. You can hit the reset button and come and join the new group of people who are coming in, who are going to be you right now, and start over again. And you can do that too. So when you join through me, you get access to all these 12 bonuses I'm going to continue running through. We're on number 6 right now, but you're also going to get access to any future bonuses that I create as well. So you will always be tapped in. And if you need to restart something, if you want to rejoin the live Q&A calls, if you want to revisit anything, you can do that. It's all there for you. Okay, so bonus number 7 is you can watch the very cool video about how I made $6,000 in 6 days. That bot was something. Woo! And it's just something we can all hope to have happen to us, even though I want to say, put a special caveat. This is not the premise of the plan, right? We're not going after moonshots here. That is not what the training is about. That's not what the philosophy of this is about. The plan is about learning a valuable skill that you can use to create passive income on a regular basis, day after day after day after day in your life. That's what this is about. But if you can get one of these going at the same time, wow, that's awesome. And it can totally happen. It did happen to me, and you're going to learn all about that, all the settings, what the coin pair was, all of it. And I'll also explain how I found that, how I identified that opportunity in the first place too. So it's a pretty exciting one. The next one, bonus number 8, fast track bonus system number 8. This is to watch a bot be constructed from start to finish. And by that, I mean, we're going to start with, let's find an opportunity. How do we find a coin pair? What are some ways, what are some strategies that people use to identify and find the coin pair? And then once you've got a couple, how do we vet that coin pair? How do we make sure that it ticks all the boxes? and how do we choose between a group of them? Let's say, for example, sorry, excuse me. And this is the one, this is the training that is going to show you that live. We're going to do that live together. So if you have questions along the way, you can ask me, and or after the fact too, because of course everything is always on recorded and available on replay at all times. So that's a really good one. Number 9 is a great one. It's a trade plan template, a trade plan. You're going to create a trade plan for yourself using this template. And this template it's amazing, actually. It's like the ultra fine condensed version of the top principles within the plan in these 4 or 5 pages. And what it does for you is it helps you to plan what you're going to do in various events. Because like right now, for example, you're probably aware the crypto market is down. it's been down for 4.5 months now. It went down early December, and it's not come back yet. And so, this is an opportunity where it's a time where you've got an opportunity to maybe do something different, or people are wondering, well, what should I do? Should I make a change? What are my options, right? And that's all in this trade plan template. And you've already, the great thing is you've already made this decision ahead of time, before it happened, before you maybe got emotionally involved and fell in love with this particular coin pair you found or something, or just really want it to come back, or like we get a little crazy. The investor psychology that you go through, I mean, it's so interesting, and the decisions we make that are completely irrational. And the whole point of this is to help you to avoid those pitfalls and help you to be able to reflect back and go, okay, well, when I put this on and I created this trade, here's my plan for the trade. Let me go and visit that again and see, what did I say I wanted to do if the market tanked? What did I say I wanted to do if I hit 35% profit and it was still going up? What did I say I wanted to do if this? And you've already made those decisions ahead of time, which can be invaluable. So that is a really cool bonus that is very, very exclusive to me. I know for sure. Next one is number 10. You'll get ongoing access to my trading account, my Bitscap account. I've got the share link, and you can go in there and you can check it out anytime you like. So you can see all the trades that I have going, all the bots that I have running, and all the bots that I've got going that are in demo mode as well. And you can use that information, just because I have the upper account for Bitscap, so I have room for 20 bots live and 20 bots in demo. I've only got 10 live bots, but I've got the 20 or so maxed out on the demo mode pretty much all the time. So at any given time, you can go in there and see 30 coin pairs, what's going on with those. And can you copy them and just do them in your own account? I mean, you could. I don't know. The thing to remember, and you'll learn as we go through, what's really important when you're choosing your coin pairs, the timing is really vital. And one of the things that Dan and Tony did a lot when they were before the plan was actually fully completed, and they were still just, doing this amongst themselves, they would test it and they would say, okay, we're going to get on a call just like this, and we're going to get the coin pair set up in Bitscap, and at the same time we're going to push the go button and see what happens. And even doing that, their coins, their bots were different. They did not produce the exact same results. So that's something else you need to consider too whenever you get a coin pair, whether it's from Dan's CPR, whether it's from the share thread in our Facebook group community, or from somebody's account. You need to basically requalify that at any given time before you put it on, before you put the money behind it, because and that doesn't take a lot either, but there is a skill behind it, and you do need to know what some of these parameters are and how to identify that. And that's where we're going to come in. I'm going to come in. I've got a great set of parameters for you to help you to make those decisions. So there's that. Number 11 is a doozy, and this is super exclusive. You will not find it anywhere else. Most of these bonuses are, but this one, these last two combined, are going to be such a mega time saver for you. It'll enable you to just soar forward, surge ahead, if that's what you want to do quickly. And this is the Cliff Notes version of the entire course, the plan. And this it is a bonus that is currently under development. And I'll just be completely transparent with you. It's completed. I've finished it, but I need to do a once over again and make sure I haven't missed anything or left anything out, because that's how I am. I can be very analytical in that way, which is the type of person you want to create something like this, by the way. So it's good, and it's good. It's a good thing that it's not instantly available. I was hoping and planning that it would be for my last group of people. They are waiting with bated breath for this bonus, and it will be delivered by the end of May. is when it's going to be available. So it's something that will enable you to, it'll be in PDF format, so you can quickly go through, find what you need and know where it is and get the answer you're looking for. And there'll be an indication of where you can find that information in the actual plan itself too, so you can go back. Right now, the plan has timestamps on each one of the videos, which is super helpful, but they only tell you so much. And when there's a particular thing that you need to know, and that's what you want to find, it can be really frustrating to have to just go through the reams of information and the video itself to try and find that one 30-second bit. So you can look forward to that. That will be a major time saver, and I'm so excited to be able to deliver that to everybody for everybody's benefit, and it's coming. And the last bonus is also an excellent one, and it is an on-demand video library that I've put together, and I've done a bunch of short, tiny videos that show you things that you're going to need to do. And in the beginning, before you've done them 10 or 12 times, you forget. You don't remember, well, what do I do here? What do I put there? And what's this number supposed to be again? And all these different things. And where do I find that? How do I do this with the exchange? Little things that take time to find the answer when you're digging through and looking. And this on-demand video library is got, I think right now there's 8 or 10 videos in there right now of the top things. And anytime somebody comes and asks me something, I'll make a video and put it in there if I don't already have one made, so that it's something you can go to, you can have access to 24/7 whenever you need it. In the middle of the night when you can't sleep because you just got to get this done, or you're in a different time zone and nobody's there to answer your question, you can just go there and find the answer yourself. And what's great about these videos is that you can slow them down, or you can stop them even and do the work right beside and make sure you're not missing a single step. Like a good example I make is the thing that Dan calls cleaning the couch, or let's say moving one crypto coin currency into another, selling one and buying another. This is something that can be really freaky for people. They're like, wow, I don't know what to do, how to do this. And it's not difficult at all. And you can watch the video that I've made, and you can pause it, and you can go and follow step by step and just get it done. And so those last 2 bonuses alone, I don't want to imply or even suggest that these could in any way be a replacement for the plan, because nothing is a replacement for the plan. What Dan teaches us in there, and especially about the investor psychology, is priceless. And we really need that. And we really need to know and to hear other people and to hear an expert like him talk about what goes through your brain, and it's normal to feel this way, and what should you be doing and thinking right now, and what are you going to look toward. It's important that you take all of the training. But these last 2 bonuses, man, I mean, within a couple hours you can be up and running if you really wanted to. So consider that when you're thinking about who are you going to sign up with. And there is the fast track bonus system that has been meticulously put together for you so that you can get through this as quickly as possible. And please remember, again, there are hundreds of people who've gone through this system before you and help me to prove the entire system and make sure that every single one of these is critically important to get through the plan and what you need to do. I wanted to just mention to you, you probably noticed there's no fluff in there. That's what I used to call them, the 0 fluff real value bonuses. There's no mugs and t-shirts, even though there's some really groovy ones you can get a hold of if you want to. There's none of that kind of stuff. There's no stock market things or other deals on courses that they make or promote or whatever. It's all 100% geared to this grid bot starting out position, where you're at right now. They are exactly what you need now. It's nothing that's going to take you off track, is I guess the short version of what I'm trying to say here. Because a lot of times that's what you find in situations like this, with a program like this, people will throw one bonus after another in there, and they're just actually really not that valuable. They're really not that important or helpful, I guess is probably the better word. Because you need to look at what is going to give you the support and the tools or extra skills that you need to do this grid bot trading, to get yourself up and running, to get yourself competent so that you're able to actually do it yourself. Things that you're going to be looking and interested in down the road, that's a down the road thing. And if you're going to start putting that in the mix now, it's going to take you off track. It's going to distract you, and it's going to delay the time you're gonna need in order for you to actually get up and running. It's going to delay your progress. And I've seen it a million times before. If you know me, you know my most recent background is in Amazon private label. And I had a private label business for a number of years, for over 6 years. And I've taken hundreds of courses, and that's not an exaggeration. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's true. Loads of them. So I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about these bonuses and the things that people do to get you to make it look more valuable than it really is. And I've seen that with a lot of the affiliates too. So there's either folks who are offering almost nothing, or there's folks who are offering all this other stuff that isn't really that helpful for this stage of what you're doing. And then there's me. And I like to think that this is like the perfect right in the middle, exactly what you need, not too hot, not too cold, exactly the help and support that you're going to need when you need it, before you know you need it. So on that note, I'm going to wrap this up, and I would like to just very cordially invite you to come on and join the plan through me. You will not regret it. Those hundreds of testimonials and people in the community who are waiting there for you now did not regret it, believe me. And it would be my pleasure to help you and to roll out the red carpet for you, and work together to get your accounts open and the training done, and the demo bots going, and then the real money bots going. And that's where we're at. So if you have any questions, just reach out. My email is heather@legitebiz.com. And there's a link below as well, below this video, that you can directly sign up through me if you want to. And if you do want to be sure that you're going to get exclusive access to this bonus system, you need to make sure that when you get to the Kartra payment page, that it says at the bottom there, Heather 2020. And if you just look below, you'll see, you don't have to remember that, but you'll see it's quite clear underneath this video exactly what you need to find. But you need to make sure that you're using my link to get it. And that's what all the affiliates will say too. You've got to make sure you use whoever you want to join with, their link, or else you could end up under somebody else or nobody, and just be under Rapid Crush. So, and that would be a shame, because then the only thing you're getting is the bonuses that everybody gets no matter what, which are from Dan. So you'd be far better off to be under somebody else who is going to be able to give you more. And like I say, I know you're going to need it. So on that note, thank you very much for watching. And I sincerely hope to know you and help you and work with you on this. So thanks again, and best of luck to you in any regard what you're going to do. Bye.
If I was going to tell anyone to get into crypto in this crazy market, in this crazy world, it's the plan or it's nothing, right?
Working with Heather, she is extremely knowledgeable and helpful, and her bonuses when you sign up are amazing.
But Heather, it's incredible. Heather's bonuses are a must when you're going to take up on Dan Hollings' The Plan.
Those two components, the plan and Heather Farrell with her marvelous boni that she provides, made me gain my first relevant profit within the crypto space.
Heather, thank you so much. All your support, Q&As and all the other goodies that you are handing out to people couldn't be any better. Heather, keep going, and thanks tremendously for your help and support.
I was originally signed up under somebody else, and I made the switch to work with Heather, and I definitely do not regret it.
And signing up under Heather, she offers a number of bonuses, Facebook group, which I think is essential.
What I also appreciate about Heather is how genuine she is, and she continues to provide value.
Her Facebook group is probably one of the biggest assets.
Deep appreciation to Heather. It's all because of her that I'm actually able to be in the plan right now. Fantastic. She was so dedicated. I can't believe it. I'm so grateful because, yeah, it's only a month that I'm in, and it's beyond my expectation.
It is absolutely helpful to have a real sympathetic person on your side who is there for you for any questions about the content of the course. the plan and provides an exclusive Facebook group you can attend where nice people share their experience as well.
Heather's bonuses really gives you an extra edge, and it also gives you that extra confidence.
This opportunity is too good not to share, so I encourage you all to go for it.
The best bonus, in my opinion, is the Facebook group. You're going to want to talk to people going along that same journey, and that's really what this group is for. And there's a number of other bonuses too, which you definitely should check out, but it's that group, and you're going to go on a journey, and you're going to be learning a lot of information with each other. It's going to be great. So no regrets. No regrets. Get in.
I highly recommend getting the plan and getting into Heather Farrell's trading community. So cheers to all fellow traders. Bye.